fooling around on the Club 71 Cub Cadet. Very good. Just had to put some gas in it and then she fired right up. Guess I'll let it sit down here and run for a little while and charge the battery. Got the Pro 12 and the 5665 out. I only got one battery between the two, so playing with that. I'd like to pull the 71C out and get it running too. It would be nice to kind of put it in the building. But pull it right here, and then if she shuts off, I just, oh, excuse me, just shove it in underneath there. Had the hiccups now. It's running. Oh, how's it going? Had all kinds of nuts in it, so she ground that up and spit them out. You can see the shavings of it all over the spider webs. So that's entertaining. I kind of... Both these two need to go up to the shop. This one here, the brake started dragging on the right hand side, and I pulled the whole backing plate and brake drum off. Just because I couldn't get it to quit dragging in the winter. I was going to use it with the power broom, and that never happened. I'm also debating about putting the power broom on the 71, because that'd be a nice low power application for it. A little bit of speed wouldn't matter. So, yep, that's at least what I'm up to at the moment. I'm about done for the day. It's about 4 o'clock. I think the NB's still sitting up there running yet, I think. I don't know. They run most of the afternoon. Okay, I'm cheating a little bit. I got the ignition module unhooked from the wiring harness and that, pulled the battery out. So I could have the 5665 running at the same time. Not really liking the way I got this organized, but for now it'll work. I also got the power broom on the 71. I'll probably try and start it here. Throw a little bit of gas in it, see what happens. I drug it up there because it's easier. I also found out the old style quick hitch pins will push out on accident. Learned something. So, I think for now this will work. My idea is that tractor with the power broom, the 71, I could drive in from the side and it could sit there. And I could always, seeing where it sits, this could go over there and then go in further. But the main thing is I try to keep the gas tanks out of the weather so they're not getting water in them. But I guess we'll crawl over here and hook the wires back up so this thing shuts off. Almost. There you go. Trick with magnums or anything that has a non-battery powered ignition. Start them up at least on a Gravely. Gravely's, they have a relay that when the battery goes dead, it kills the spark, and it's a real showstopper if you don't know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, you can do a lot. So, I'm going to let this be for a moment, but I will pull the battery out of this. Which is kind of why I left it back. I can get the hood open real easy. That's why I bought a battery. It was running like that with the negative just laying on top of it. Gotta love some things. If you wanted it to run like that, it never would. But anyhow, pull the battery out of this. One day, I'll fix the steering brakes. It's on my list. Okay, let me go up and see what this thing will do. That NB is still running. 430. I didn't put a lot of gas in it. I can't believe it's still running. So it's getting to be towards the end of the day on Saturday. You can see how you do that from the horizon like this. It's about 7 o'clock, so better, you know, start packing up the sheep and get the flock out of here sort of deal. So as of right now, the only thing I have to get in is this 12G. And I guess I'll bring the 222 case in. Actually, I don't know if my tires showed up. The whole idea was to get everything done and then both cases could go out of the shop. But I can do this for sure because this needs the fuel lines changed, so it don't matter as long as I get it in under the roof so I don't have to go walking out in the rain to get it. I don't really care. So anyhow, going to get all my buildings shut up and pick everything up, and then I guess I'm going to call it a day. And yes, before you ask, I did pull that out to run that guy's whatever 50s L that's in there and check the oil pressure on it. You can see after it ran for a long time, it acted like it didn't have oil pressure. Still pumping. Well, I guess it never got to the point where it acted like it didn't have oil pressure. It always had decent oil pressure the whole time it was here, so like I said, I'm done with today. Let's go close everything up here. Make sure there's nothing over here I need. So it's supposed to rain all day here. Thunderstorms be kind of crazy. So I'm just kind of walking around, make sure I got everything put away. I actually ran both my loaders till about 9 and 10 o'clock last night trying to clean up out front. So, make sure I got the ratchet strap on this tin building. This building here is actually not anchored to the ground per se. It's screwed to the one tree, but it's not really anchored, so I keep it. Yeah, I got ratchet strap down to the 430, and I don't know if you can see there, I got rocks piled in it. The only thing that holds this thing down other than gravity. So I guess I'll go walk out front and show you guys what I did last night, but and look myself because it was in the dark when I was trying to finish grid. I don't want to charge the camera after that because I got 1 bar left and apparently I never charged it last night. I need to find a home for this case stuff. I just kind of tossed it there for right now. Got my buddy's John Deere halfway under the roof. Should probably put the loader down on the 3910, but it's pretty good. It stayed up that much since about 9:40 last night. I was kind of creeping around, didn't want to wake everybody up, so okay, let me go up front. Sorry for the shaky camera. Walking. Started thundering, so I figured I'd better come out and look at stuff. I don't got my proper attire on either. So before it really starts raining here, which it's sprinkling now, it actually stopped. So I did last night, I moved my brush pile over there, moved the dirt pile over there. I know there's some brush and there's junk in it. I was just hurrying up and spreading crap in the dark and knocking the ruts out. I did most of it with the Yanmar and kind of polished the end up with the 3910. Lightly polished. Looks like there's a big hole there I didn't really notice, etc. So it'd be nice to kind of push this ridge here. Yeah. Get on it. It's supposed to rain, so it's gonna be muddy. Maybe one night after work. So guess go up and I put my boots on, and I'll probably go out in the shop and monkey with some things here. it's too wild, I'll go back inside. So hopefully you guys can hear, this is Sunday morning yet, a little before lunch. You know, it's a nice day out. You can, I think, see the water running off the roof and everything. It's raining pretty good. So I'm in the shop. I do have the wood stove going because it's a little chilly. I guess for the moment, what I'm going to concentrate on is I was looking for L carburetor parts, and I got carburetors and stuff scattered all over the place. So I guess I'm going to clean all these up. I do have a stack of carburetors over there too, which I actually forgot about until I was legit just standing here staring at them. So I think they're going to go over there, and I think what's going to happen is, let me open the doors up here, all my Onan and Kohler stuff are going to stay up there. You guys see any stuff that's not Onan or Kohler? Well, there's the Briggs up there, I do know that. So, nobody complaining? Alright, well, guess that's what I'm going to do here for a little while, and it's raining. And then I think I'm going to change the fuel line on a 12G, and my tires did not come in for the cases, so can't really do that. So, guess won't be doing a whole lot in the shop. I could put the rear hitch on that L over there and text that guy, tell him what it needs, and get that over with. Not real motivated. Alright guys, it's been probably, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes. You can see you got all the carbs picked up here. Same with the bucket. They're all, I think you guys can kind of see the stack there. Top shelf underneath the cabinet. All my L carburetors are over there, and you're going to say, Steve, when people ask you if you have carbs, do you say yes? I generally no, because I am forever scavenging parts out of something, like the 12th hour sort of thing, trying to get ready for a show. I'll be honest with you, there's only 3 carbs over there that have main jets. That's what I was hunting for yesterday. So anyhow, I got all the, well, mostly all the Onan stuff over here. There's an NB carb there. I found out I actually have 2.5 NB carbs, something like that. So, doing all that, and did things like I put the mower blades in, let's see, which drawer did I do? I have this one. In my mower parts stash. Like I have deck bearings and that sort of stuff, and clips for rider hoods, and 30-inch brush hog blades, or nuts, blade nuts, rider axle keyways, exhaust gaskets for Kohlers and stuff. So there's just stuff scattered all over the place. Need to pick these 2 mags up and put them over there. 2 cylinders can go over there. I think the starter is totally junk. There's a old style 50-inch deck spindle housing there. It looks like there's bearings in it. I mean, there's stuff here. I don't even remember where it's at. It's a hacksaw here. I think the hacksaw was missing the end or something, wasn't it? Yep, missing the end. So, yeah. Anybody remember? Because I bought a... I had like another hacksaw I had all these blades in, was trying to do rider hubs. I got no idea where that went to. Still been looking for that. That's been like 2 years, and I figured out where I put that or where it went. It's in one of my trucks or one of my toolboxes, or hanging somewhere stupid. Maybe it got buried in the mud in the yard, who knows. Anyhow, that all picked up while I was digging around. I put all my Kohler fuel pumps up there were in the NB shrouds there. Fittings are up in that cabinet. I found the voltage regulator for the case while I was hunting around. Of course, this is out here freaking dinging at me. How could it be low again? It was already low. Welcome to my sugar. Anyhow, see if this thing will start and run. I got the battery charger on it. I actually ran the battery down trying to get it to start again. So you'll have that on them big jobs. I can tell you this was the original fuel line. because it was still clamped to the throttle and choke cable. So, alright, after lunch, monkey with that. Fuel line needs changing this too, but I gotta tear the rear end apart in this. Because the seat pan has to come apart, the gas tank's under the seat. I got all kinds of crap there I don't want to move and show you guys. So, yeah. And I can't find the bolts for this hitch and the nuts for the shroud. We're all laying in a pile somewhere. I can't remember if I put them back in the box for this or if I laid them somewhere up here. I don't really see them there anywhere, so I'll have to look around for that. Try to get that done today. After lunch. I guess I don't really mention this too much, but for those wonder what the dinging is in the background, see, that's what my sugar did this morning. Ate breakfast there about 9 o'clock and it went low, and I ate a little bit of something, then it went from there. By 10 o'clock it was up 300. I took a little bit of something, then the sucker flatlined and went the whole way down to 80. Yep. So I just ate something. Did you ever wonder what the dinging is going on? Now you know. So on the plus side, I see what's going on here. On the negative side, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Water's running underneath the front wall here in 2 places, I think. Looks like right in this corner. Right in the center. Alright. Okay. Let me get an umbrella and a shovel and see what I can figure out here. Alright, I think I got that crisis averted. Obviously it was raining outside, so I left the camera inside. The ditch was plugged up with leaves out here in front of the shop, even though it's not really a ditch, it's just a little, you know, water valley trough sort of deal I got going on. But anyhow, got that working and figured out, I think.